Today I attempt to trade for every starting quarterback in Madden 26 in under an hour, which only gives me 112 seconds on average to complete every trade. And to trigger each and every one of you, I'm trading for each team's rival. But if I do fail to acquire all 32 starting quarterbacks before the clock runs out, I have to give this mystery jersey away that will be revealed at the end to a subscriber. And the clock starts now. Whereas the Green Bay Packers, we have to trade for Caleb Williams. Now, I'm not allowed to trade away any quarterbacks today, only for them. If I can't trade away Jordan Love, what in the world is it going to take? I need to get this trade done as fast as physically possible. So what about just Josh Jacobs? Straight up, a running back for a potential all-pro quarterback if he reaches his potential. Oh my god. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit more difficult than what I thought. So I have to throw in Xavier McKinney. I'm actually stressing out now. At least I got it to halfway. Gosh, dude, if it's already this difficult trading for a 75 overall quarterback, imagine how hard it's going to be to trade for Patrick Mahomes eventually. Remember, 112 seconds per player, and I'm already about there. So I'm wasting so much time. Let's just throw in Kenny Clark, our other best player, 87 rated. Then I'll have to throw in some draft picks. Oh my god, dude, it is still decline. It's already this hard trading for Caleb freaking Williams. So let's just throw in both these first round picks. Trade is still declined. This isn't good. This is a terrible start, dude. Trade is still declined. I don't even know what to do now. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to trade up. We're going to trade up this 23rd projected pick for anything. Anything that's a little bit higher of a pick. So let's go with pick 2 here from the Browns. Just throw in a bunch of players. Trade was accepted. Oh god, now back me out, dude. It's going to waste even more time. So number 2 pick in the draft. Our top 3 rated players submitted through. Still declined, but we're getting somewhere. Come on, come on, come on. Please accept, please accept. Stop the timer. Dude, that took me 2 minutes and 2 seconds to complete our first trade, which if I do some simple elementary math here, that would put us completing the challenge in 1 hour and 5 minutes. Now it is time to trade for new Jets quarterback Justin Fields. This should be easy. This is where I've got to save my time, quit yapping, nothing crazy. I do want to try to get the quarterbacks for the bare minimum. I don't want to just like overpay. I just want to see what's possible. Hunter Henry straight up for Justin Fields. It's declined, but throwing a crappy player here. Backup quarterback Josh Dobbs. Let's go 70 overall. JaMychal Hasty, 3rd string running back, submitted through. Now those are the trades, boys, that could potentially help us complete today's challenge. As same here with the Atlanta Falcons trading with the New Orleans Saints. I'm assuming their starting quarterback's gonna be Tyler Shuck. They might have named it by this point in time. They haven't right now. I'm assuming the rookie's gonna start, but again, it just should be simple, even though he is a rookie. I mean, he's freaking 25 years old. So let's go a backup running back for a potential starting rookie quarterback. Submit it through. Trades decline, but we're getting somewhere. I gotta speed through this, brother. Ooh, what about Kyle Pitts straight up instead? It's declined, which again, saved our time, nothing crazy. Let's go backup defensive end. Also go backup D tackle for a rookie QB. Trade was accepted. Stop the timer. Again, was able to save a little bit of time. Now, this one could be a little tricky, friends. CJ Stroud. I'm trading for him with my Tennessee Titans. It's only 81 overall, so it shouldn't be impossible. Let's go. Let's just see Tony Pollard straight up. Not even close. So it might end up taking Jeff Simmons, but let's go with the old man Kevin Zeitler. Also, let's go with Calvin Ridley. 2 veterans who definitely could help the Texans roster. Not really sure if it'd help, if they're trading away CJ Stroud, but it is making a little bit of progress. Let's again go with, let's now throw in Tony Pollard. Now, will the deal be accepted? 3 veterans, it's in the green. So we'll take a couple of draft picks. We are making some pretty good time. How about just simply a 2nd round pick? Trade was accepted. It's already 4 completed in just over 4 minutes. Hopefully can stay on pace with the Bucks here. As I have to say, not every team is going to get their main rival because we can only trade for every quarterback once. So can't have any overlapping rivals. So you're gonna have to forgive me on that front. But for Bryce Young here, what is it going to take? I mean, he had, a good season last year. Looked very promising. So they're not going to part ways with him easily. How about a 35-year-old middle linebacker? And trade was accepted straight up. Did not expect that. If I was Bryce Young here, I would be a little upset that my team was willing to part ways with me so easily. I know this challenge might seem easy now, but just wait until we get to some of the higher rated quarterbacks, which hopefully with the Bengals here, we'll have ourselves another time saver because we're trading for the Browns starting quarterback, which again, at this point in time, we don't know who it's going to be. I'm going to assume Joe Flacco since he's the highest rated. You know what? Just to make you guys happy, we'll trade for Joe Flacco and Shedeur Sanders in the same exact trade. And make it harder myself, but it's for the content. So I just want to see something here. How about Mike Gesicki? is sicky, straight up, for both these QBs. It's about halfway to being accepted. How about backup running back Samaje Perine? And let's go with third string wide receiver Andre Yoshivash for the two young and old quarterback. Submitted through. Trade was accepted. That is insane, dude. You guys think the Browns would accept this trade offer in real life? Now with the Denver Broncos attempting to trade for the new starting quarterback of the Las Vegas Raiders, Geno Smith, trying to knock out some of the easier, in quotation marks, easier quarterbacks to trade for now, because it's going to hopefully save us time later when we have to go for the absolute bangers. They're going to take us forever, and it's going to make this challenge impossible. But for now, let's try to get Geno Smith quickly here. So let's quit yapping. Let's go J.K. Dobbins. Let's go Marvin Mims. And also, let's go, or do I go Cortland Sutton? Let's go Hufanga here. Like, this is a pretty good package for a 34-year-old quarterback. It's declined, though, unfortunately. Let's see if we get a straight-up trade here. Will they go Evan Ingram straight up for Geno Smith? Not even close. What about for our star receiver, Cortland Sutton? How about that one? Halfway through. So, honestly, a lot more difficult than what I expected. So, let's go back to this package in J.K. Dobbins. Let's go Marvin Mims. How about this now? It's declined again. A lot harder than what I anticipated, to be honest with you, but it should take just a couple picks. How about a second added in there? Trade still declined, but how about a few late ones? Like a 2028 fourth, 2028 fifth to see the deal through? You gotta be kidding me. Like, this is the stuff that's unacceptable, dude, because it's wasting valuable time. Throwing a fifth rounder from this year, trade is accepted. Stop that timer ASAP. But 7 trades completed in just over 7 minutes? Not too shabby. Now, the Cardinals trading for old Matthew Stafford might be another tricky one because he is an 88 overall. So we're gonna have to throw in some pretty high rated players. Like maybe I try superstar all-pro Trey McBride straight up for the 88 overall, and it still declined, which is nuts. But we are well on our way here. Let's throw in a 39-year-old Calais Campbell, who's actually older than Matt Stafford, which is one of the few players in the entire league that can say that is a fact. Now on top of him, let's also throw in somebody else. Let's go Will Hernandez. Is that enough to bring in the all-pro quarterback? Declined again. Not good. Not good at all. Wasting valuable time. Let's go James Conner. Another old player for his position. Submitted through. That is insane. Some crappy draft picks. Let's, you know what? Just to troll 3 7th round selections. Submit the bad boy through. That is just psychotic. Let's troll him again. A 6th instead of a 7th. Trade is accepted. Stop that timer. You guys think the Rams would accept this trade in real life? And to make this trade even more difficult with the Commanders, since I'm a content kind of guy, we are going to try to trade for Russell Wilson and Jackson Dart in the same exact trade. Again, don't know which one at this point in time is going to be the starter. I'm assuming Russell Wilson, but we're going to spice things up a little bit. Just to be simple, let's just go T-Mac. Terry McLaurin, or no. Let's go 91 rated, 35-year-old grandpa, Bobster the Lobster here. Submit it through. Trades decline, but it's really, really close. So we should be able to throw in some stinkers. How about our backup quarterback, Marcus Mariota? How about our backup running back, Austin Eckler? Is that enough? No, we're close. Again, let's just troll with a few late round picks. Let's go with a 5th, maybe a 6th from this year. Trade officially accepted. I mean, we got that one done in pretty decent time. Hopefully we can be as fast with the 49ers here as we have to trade for new Seahawks quarterback Samuel Darnold. Again, he's only 77 rated, so it shouldn't be the hardest trade in the world. But you know what? Let's go fullback for quarterback. 88 rated for 77 rated. Submit the bad boy through, and it's not even close, which is fair. Might be harder than what I expected. Let's throw in Jawan Jennings. Let's throw in a young cornerback and see what we're looking like. Trades decline, but we're very, very close. So from here, again, like a mid pick, like maybe a 4 is enough for Sam. No, but we are close. So let's troll again. Let's go 2-6, and this should be enough to acquire, once again, another quarterback in decent time. But we are now officially over the 10-minute mark. But hopefully at this point, we've saved some time for some of the higher-rated quarterbacks later. With the NBA season in full swing and the MLB season right around the corner, not to mention the World Cup coming up in a few months, I thought it'd be the perfect time to tell you guys about my special hookup with today's sponsor, SeatGeek. Now, yes, I did just correctly mention that you can buy your World Cup tickets on SeatGeek, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing, as I do plan on going to a couple USA games. And it's not just sports tickets that you can get on SeatGeek, as there's over 70,000 events listed on the app. Concerts, comedy shows, sports, music festivals, and more. With over 35 million downloads, SeatGeek is the planet's #1 rated ticketing app. And if you guys have been a fan of the old RBT channel for a while now, you know how much my love runs deep for SeatGeek, and I have the receipts to prove it. As I don't just talk the talk, I also walk the walk, as every single sporting event I've attended since 2019, I've used SeatGeek. And you very well might be wondering, RBT, why are you such a SeatGeek stan? Because not only are they so easy to use, they also always got your back, as every ticket on their platform is rated on a very simple scale from 1 to 10, so you know exactly when you're getting a good deal. Make sure you always look for the green dots, as green means you're getting a good deal, red means bad. And every ticket on their platform is backed by their buyer guarantee. And of course I got you guys with a code, as you can use promo code RBT10 for 10% off your next tickets at SeatGeek. Again, that's 10% off any tickets at SeatGeek when you use my promo code RBT10. The Dolphins and Chargers, huge rivals, I know. This was the crazy one. I'm considering the Tua Justin Herbert rivalry from that draft class. This is just two teams that were just kind of left out. It is what it is. Now, Justin Herbert, he's going to be difficult to trade for. He's 86 rated. He's still young, so this is going to take some firepower. Like even Tyreek Hill at 95 rated straight up isn't accepted. The good thing is they do have some other higher rated players. Like, do they want Devon Achane and maybe even 82-year-old ex-rapper Darren Waller? Is this enough for Justin Herbert? No, but it's pretty close. I'm actually pretty surprised we have gotten that close already. So how about we go Jalen Waddle, 2 receivers in 1, like our entire, skill tree on offense. It's in the green. So let's go with some draft picks. Let's try to get this done fast. Let's go with all of our second round picks for the next 3 years. So I think Chargers fans, if you needed a quarterback, wouldn't be mad at this trade if you bring in a franchise QB. Trade was accepted, not too difficult. I feel like we should be able to save some time with the Jags here, because starting quarterback for the Colts, I'm assuming 72 rated Anthony Richardson, but with them being a normal dev, I don't think this should be hard. It's Anthony Richardson, dude. We've seen how he's played so far. I'm gonna try something crazy. Let's go #1 overall pick, Travon Walker, straight up. You know what? Actually, no. Let's not even go with that just yet. I want to see how little it takes to bring in Anthony Richardson. Let's go Hank Bigsby, straight up. 77 rated running back for a former top 5 pick at QB, halfway to being accepted already, so this should actually end up being relatively simple. Let's go with Diami Brown, 76 rated wide receiver, and also let's go find another player about the same rating. Let's go with Devon Hamilton. Is this enough? Still maybe a potential future franchise quarterback. Spit it through. Trade is accepted. That is actually insane. It takes that little for Anthony Richardson. The Lions, wheeling and dealing here with the Minnesota Vikings. Again, I hope will help me save a little bit of time, so we all know I'm going to need it later. JJ McCarthy isn't a high-rated quarterback yet. Maybe at the end of this year. He will be, but he hasn't started a game yet. So with him only being a 73 overall, it shouldn't take that much. We have a plethora of high-rated players to see this deal through. Let's go Jack Campbell. Or no, David Montgomery. David Montgomery at first for JJ McCarthy. Okay, maybe I was underestimating his value, so maybe it will take somebody kind of crazy. Let's see. Jahmyr Gibbs straight up. Surely, right? He's a 95 overall, and we all know in this game overall is king, especially when it comes to trades. There we go. That's one way to save time. I'm sure Eagles fans are going to be over the moon about this one. Trading for Dak Prescott, 84 overall. But again, being a quarterback with a superstar development trait, not going to be that easy. I do want to see if we can get some sort of crazy straight up trade. Like, what about Devonta Smith straight up for Dak Prescott? Wait until later, you Eagles fans, when I have to trade for Jalen Hurts with the Cowboys. Then you are going to get triggered. But for now, Smith for Dak, and I'm actually surprised that it's that close to being accepted. By the way, I have the trade difficulty on normal for all of these, so this is how it can work in your franchise. But let's see, Devonta Smith, let's keep him in there actually, and throw in maybe, let's go Nakobe Dean. Let's just go with America's favorite corner. Smith, Cooper DeJean, straight up. Still decline, but we're getting somewhere. Let's troll the Cowboys though. Let's troll them with some late picks. Let's go with a 5, a 7, then a future 7th, and maybe one more 7. Let's go to the 7th from 2028 for their franchise quarterback, and the trade was accepted. Now this is one of those trades that's absolutely going to make a multitude of people feel a multitude of ways. Baltimore Ravens trading for 55-year-old Aaron Rodgers. Was it going to take though? Probably not much. I want to see the bare minimum here. Let's go fullback. Patrick Ricard. Imagine the scenes. Patrick Ricard for Aaron Rodgers. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. What about old man for old man? D-Hop for Aaron Rodgers straight up. And that is actually so close to being accepted. You know, let's do it. Fullback. Let's go with the fullback. Where's he at? Where's the bad boy? Where's the big boy? Patrick Ricard. D-Hop for Aaron Rodgers. Trade was accepted. Now, boys, this is one of those trades that could very easily make me end up wasting the rest of the timer. Again, it is going to be difficult because I cannot trade away Patrick Mahomes. But the good bit of news here is that I do have 99 overall Chris Jones. But at the same time, Josh Allen is also a 99 overall. So this is going to be difficult because as you see, it's not even halfway to being accepted. I might as well go ahead and try by all the top-rated players, and they are interested in all of them. So all the Chiefs' top-rated players for Josh Allen, and it is barely over halfway to being accepted. I have an idea of what this is going to take, but first, I do want to throw in all of our future first-round selections. So the Chiefs' top 3 players outside of Patrick Mahomes and their 3 first-round picks for the next 3 years, or Josh Allen, and it's not even in the green, which actually has me kind of stressed out. So what we are going to have to do here, boys, is try and acquire 3 top 5 picks for this upcoming draft. That's not going to be easy, and that's going to make me waste a lot of time here. Now, first of all, I do know my Tennessee Titans own the #1 pick in the upcoming draft, so hopefully what we can do here is make some sort of trade with them. Now you guys see why I needed to save so much time. Like, maybe the challenge seemed too easy up to this point, but this is the point in the video where I'm going to waste 5-10 minutes on a single trade, because here we need to acquire their #1 pick. So let's go Drew Tranquill. I don't even know what it's going to take. Maybe Isaiah Pacheco. Just want to test this out. Oh, it is very, very close. Very, very close. Has me very optimistic. We'll just go 7th round pick from 2028. Submit it through. We have the #1 pick. That is just the start, boys. And again, we might acquire the top 3 picks, use them in the deal, and it still not be accepted. Like, this is going to be tough, dude. I do know the Browns have the #2 pick in the draft. Trying to speed run here, but now I don't have my first round pick to use. So let's go with our next year's first and throw in a few players. Let's go Nick Bolton. Is that enough? No, but we're getting somewhere. So let's go now. You know what? Let's go with a future 2nd round pick. So is this enough to bring in pick #2? No. But again, we're making progress. Let's go with another player. Nothing too crazy. Kareem Hunt. Is that enough? Yes, it is. So we now have pick #2 in the draft. So now the problem is I have absolutely no idea who has pick #3. I'm going to have to sit here and waste all this time trying to find pick 3, man. It has to be pick 3. Can't be a top 5 pick. Got to have the most value in the picks as possible to see this deal through. The Giants. What in the world are you going to want, my brethren? Let's go Leo, maybe Rashee Rice, and just them 2 straight up. With no picks involved, it's in the orange. Well, we'll probably have to use a future first-round selection, but hopefully this is enough, and it is. Now, the moment of truth, boys. If this trade does not get accepted, I don't know what to do. Beg, brother. I beg. Trade is declined. Genuinely don't know what to do here. The only thing I can think is possibly trade up with Creed Humphrey, like maybe a 9 overall player that's not a quarterback. So who can we possibly trade for? First one I can think of is the Vikings, potentially. Like, go to the Vikings and try and get Justin Jefferson, if that's even physically possible. Like, throw in every other first-round pick. We don't have any other first-round picks. Oh, no, God, dude. Let's go Travis Kelce in this trade. Can we get Justin Jefferson out of this? No, it's declined. I'm starting to get nervous, because I literally don't know what to do outside of this. Oh, wait, I can go Trey Smith. Maybe they won't trade. Dude, Trey was accepted. So now what about Justin Jefferson, Chris Jones, and Trent McDuffie, and the top 3 picks? Again, dude, this is why it's stressful. If I have multiple trades that take me this long, dude, we're not going to complete the challenge. So hopefully it gets accepted, so we can end it here. Thank God. But look at how much it took, dude. So hopefully we can get some of that time back with the Bears here, having to go to the Green Bay Packers and trade for Jordan Love. I'm sure Packers fans and the Grossi Posse are going to love this. It's only an 83 overall, though, so hopefully it's not way too difficult. How about just DJ Moore, straight up? Because the Packers do need a wide receiver. They are interested. Was this enough? No, but it is over halfway, which is very, very promising. So let's just straight up go ahead and throw in maybe Colt Kmet, because we have a rookie tight end now in Chicago. Maybe veteran Kevin Byard, ex-Tennessee Titan. Is that enough to see the deal through? No, but we're getting super close. Where I don't even think it's going to take a first-round pick. I think from here, we could simply trade maybe... Let's go with 3/3. Try to avoid trading away a first or a second in the next 3 years. Is this enough for Jordan Love to become a Chicago Bear? Yes, it is! Can we do the same with the Jets here? Now, trading for second-year, 78 overall Drake May might be a little difficult. The good thing is we have a lot of high-rated players here on the Jets we can trade away. Let's just go Garrett Wilson straight up. Garrett Wilson for Drake May, although I don't think the Patriots would accept this in real life. We'll try it in Madden, and it's not even freaking close, dude. Now I'm a little worried. So what about Sauce Gardner straight up? A 95 overall X-Factor, arguably best cornerback in the National Football League for a second-year potential franchise QB. It's not even halfway. Oh my God. So let's go top 3 players in the Jets. Sauce Gardner, Quentin Williams, Garrett Wilson, all in one trade, and it's not even in the green yet. This is almost as difficult as the freaking Josh Allen trade, dude. So let's go number 7 overall pick from this year. Let's go 2nd round pick from this year. Does this at least entice the Patriots enough to have have the trade interest in the green, or just go ahead and get accepted. The Saints here can save me some time because all we have to do is trade for Michael Penix. He's only a 74, with him being 25 years old. They're not going to value him as highly as a Drake May, so I don't think this should be way too impossible in the sense of maybe just trading DeMario Davis straight up could be enough. It's not. It's halfway. That's sort of promising. Kind of. It's not going to be as easy as what maybe I thought. So let's go. You know what about Chris Olave? No, let's go with Alvin Kamara, 30-year-old running back. So the average age of like 33 in return for a franchise QB didn't really bump it up at all. So maybe we will have to go with Chris Olave. So DeMario Davis, Chris Olave straight up for Michael Penix, and it was declined, but we are in the greens. Well, we'll go ahead and throw Alvin Kamara back in the deal, which bumps it up a little bit. So from here, it should be simple. Maybe like a second-round pick from this year added in, and trade was accepted. Let's go. Less than 36 minutes remain. Don't know if that's enough time. Now, this one is going to hurt my soul as the Houston Texans, who think they own the Oilers uniforms, get to trade for our franchise quarterback, Cam Ward. With him being the number 1 overall pick, 72 overall rookie QB, it's not going to be that easy. Don't let the overall fool you. How about like Derek Stingley and Will Anderson? Is this enough straight up? Make it short and quick? No, but it is close. As a Titans fan, like at least we'd be getting some decent defenders in return. What if we also threw in Nico Collins? That would make me feel a little bit better. There we are. Trades accepted. This would still depress me though. Now might be a little tricky with the Panthers here trading for Baker Mayfield because he's at 85 overall with superstar development. So this isn't going to be as easy as you might think compared to some of the other quarterbacks. Derek Brown's a 99. It's glitched in franchise mode. Don't bite me. Not my fault. But I don't even know if this would be enough straight up for Baker Mayfield. And it's not, which is insane. I don't think it's going to take way too much outside of that. Like maybe our second best player, JC Horn, and then maybe Chuba. Even with that, it might not be enough. Still declined, which is crazy work. I mean, it shows you how good Baker's been in Tampa Bay. So it is going to take a couple draft picks, wasting a little bit more of my time. 2 seconds should be enough to see the deal through. Again, this just shows you how much respect Baker's earned. Now, boys, this is another trade that's going to stress me out. We have to bring Joe Burrow to the Cleveland Browns. I just don't know if we have enough. This is going to be one of those that could waste 10 to 15 minutes alone. Thankfully, we do have Myles Garrett. But again, him straight up for Joe Burrow is not even halfway. So we're just immediately going to have to throw in our best players, Denzel Ward, David Njoku, and see if we're at least in the green, which we are in the yellow. So I'm not going to lie, boys. I might not have to trade away for any picks. I might be able to use what we have. Oh, we do have 2 top 5 picks, which does help me out here. So how about just the projected number 2 pick straight up? It's declined, but I think from here, it should be simple enough. A little second round pick from this year. Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, Njoku, a first and a second, and Joseph Burrow is a Cleveland Brown. Let's keep it rolling with the Raiders here as we have to go trade for young quarterback Bo Nix. With him being young, probably gonna be a little difficult. Maybe not as difficult as Joe Burrow, but it's gonna be strenuous. Again, thankfully, we have some studs. Let's see an interesting trade here. Genty straight up for Bo Nix, a superstar rookie for a potential superstar second-year quarterback straight up. It barely even budged. Oh my god. I don't even know if a Max Crosby trade here is gonna be enough. It got it in the yellow. So at least I can breathe a little bit because we should be able to make this deal go through. Let's go. Let's try Jeremy Chin and Jacoby Myers first before we do anything else too crazy. Got it in the green, went up a little bit, but now, what if we threw in Ashton Genty into the deal? It's declined again. Let's do the unthinkable. Max Crosby and Brock Bowers for Bo Nix, 2 for 1, and the trade is accepted. Again, if you are a Broncos fan, how would you feel if this happened in real life? Now, the Rams trading here for Kyler Murray also could be a little tricky, although he's only 79 rated. Maybe it's easier than what I thought. Let's go Kyren Williams straight up for Kyler. And it's a lot closer than what I thought, to be honest with you. Running back for franchise quarterback, potentially. So, on top of that, I mean, I don't think it should be too difficult, to be honest with you. Let's go young Cameron Kitchens. Let's go Cameron Curl. 2 Cameron safeties, which is kind of weird. Cameronception. Is that enough to see the deal through? No. Let's just try to make this a players-only deal. Let's go Kyren, and let's go Kevin Dotson. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Thank God we're saving time now, because we're going to need it later desperately. Now, this is one that's going to make Washington fans lose their freaking skulls, as the New York Giants have to trade for young superstar Jaden Daniels. But this, honestly, might be one of the most difficult trades of the entire day. X-Factor, 24-year-old second-year player. Again, thankfully, according to Glitch Madden, we have 99 rated Dexter Lawrence here. I would not be surprised if this barely budges. It barely budges. Oh, God. So we could trade Malik Neighbors and young Andrew Thomas, and still, I don't know. It is not even halfway. Oh, this honestly might be the hardest trade of the entire freaking video, because we have first-round picks. We have a first round pick from this year, first round pick from next year, first round pick from 2028, and the trade isn't even in the green. Oh God. So first thing we need to do here is try and acquire the top 3 picks from this year, which is just not going to be easy. Back to my Tennessee Titans, who hopefully won't make it too stressful on me. Let's go Paulson Adebo, Tyrone Tracy, trading up from a 2027 and Trace decline, but we're getting somewhere. Give me that pick, please. Make it simple. Come on. 2028 6. Thank you. Okay, I think the Bengals have the number 2 pick now. They do, because we had to trade the Browns pick to them to get Joe Burrow. So we have to go with a 2028 first. Throw in Devin Singletary, throw in Darius Slayton, and throw in Theo Johnson. Is that enough? No. But we should be able to simple enough, like throw maybe a 3rd from 2027 and a 3rd from 2028, and that is enough for pick number 2. This is one of those trades, man, that's really going to end up screwing me over, because it might take another 10 minutes, because I really don't even know if this is going to be enough. But again, all 3 of our best players in the top 3 picks in the draft, and the trade is still not in the green, brother. Holy crap, what in the world do I do here? I might have to come back to this trade later, potentially. Just kidding, let's get it done now. We got this. It's just definitely going to take some time and effort. So I'm thinking about trying to trade up, get Lane Johnson here. Moving up from Andrew Thomas, and I will throw in some other players, like maybe Bobby, maybe Brian Burns. Is that enough to entice the Eagles? No. Oh, God, dude. Maybe get Jordan Mailata instead. Okay, that's a lot closer. A lot closer. Just throw in a bunch of picks. Hopefully that's enough. We now have a 96 overall tackle. Also try and trade up from Elite Neighbors to like maybe a 95 overall wide receiver. Maybe like a CeeDee Lamb. Is this doable? So we can throw in, oh God, we don't have that many high-rated players. Devon Holland, Abdul Carter, since he's a rookie. Is this close? Not really. We have a second. We have multiple seconds that we can use in this deal. Trade was accepted. Hopefully the package that we can put together now is enough for Jaden Daniels, because if not, dude, I promise you we are screwed. Literally, Dexter Lawrence, Jordan Mailata, CeeDee Lamb, and the top 3 picks in the draft. Washington, I beg, brother, please accept. It's still declined. Genuinely do not know what to do here. All I can do from here is continuing trading up and overall. Like now for Jordan Mailata, go back to the Eagles and then maybe try and get Lane Johnson 99 overall straight up, which is pretty close. So maybe we can get this done. Throw in Drew Phillips, Kayvon Thibodeau. Is that enough? No, we have a bunch of draft picks, but I can't use any of my first. Let's go with these picks. Enough? No, dude, I'm stressing. I am stressing. Still not enough. What we're gonna have to do, which I am allowed to do this, is go and sign some available free agents. With how long the freaking profiles take to load, that's gonna take the rest of my freaking time, man. Brother, I am not gonna lie. I am sweating. I am stressing. That clock is ticking, brother. You thought for a long time we were gonna easily complete this challenge, but I told you guys it was gonna get difficult. I think for now, I just have to sign one more player and then go back to the drawing board. So Kendall Fuller, Tyler Nubin, Wan'Dale Robinson. Gonna go Kendall Fuller and Tyler Nubin for Lane Johnson. Trades decline, but we should be able to see the deal through here. If we throw in like a 7th round pick, trade is still, come on, dude, we're wasting time, dome game. 5th round pick added in, accepted. Gotta keep on moving, So now I need to trade up from CeeDee Lamb, preferably to a 99 overall receiver, which I'm thinking Jamar Chase. So from here, I really don't know what it's gonna take. I'll just throw in all my draft picks and kind of see how far away we are from seeing this accepted. Oh my God. I mean, it's probably gonna take Christian Wilkins. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Which trade, it's still declined. Holy crap. Stephon Gilmore? That enough? No. Oh no. Oh no. What if we go to the Vikings? What if we go and get Justin Jefferson again? Like, does he have less value than Jamar Chase for some reason? It's in the green, so maybe, just maybe. Every single one of my remaining picks still declined. Holy crap, dude. This is insane. I'm gonna have to trade some of these picks up now. Like, you see how this spirals out of control? Throw in a bunch of players and try to get like a 2nd round pick from this year. Try to get the Vikings 2nd round pick, and the trade was accepted. Should be enough to get, hopefully be enough to get Justin Jefferson. So CD, that 2nd round pick. And I already forgot. Christian Wilkins, Stephon Gilmore, please be enough. Still declined, but we have the picks to get this done. I mean, this is already taking like how much time? Like 7 minutes alone? Maybe even more. I'm losing count. Come on, dude! One more pick should be enough. Thank God. Now, if this deal doesn't get accepted, brother, I don't know what to tell you. Justin Jefferson, Dexter Lawrence, Lane Johnson, and the top 3 picks in the draft for 85 overall, Jaden Daniels. Please, dear God, thank you. Oh, I was stressing. Genuinely had no idea if that was going to be accepted. This has got to be one of the hardest trades in all of Madden 26, which only leaves us with 21 minutes, and we still have so many more quarterbacks to trade for. Hopefully the Seahawks can help us get some of that time back as they try and trade here for Brock Purdy, who just signed a massive contract extension. With him being 84 rated, though, it's not going to be easy. And we don't have hardly any players over 90 rated. So I guess we just start with Leonard Williams. It's probably going to also take Kenneth Walker. And again, I don't know if it's going to be halfway. It's okay. It's in the green. Makes me feel a lot better. So we might as well just go ahead, save some time, throw in maybe Cooper Kupp in the deal. Or not. Try again. Cooper Kupp added in the deal. Ooh. I win a couple popsicles. And Brock Purdy is officially... Oh, you just gotta be kidding me. Throw in a pube. Now Brock Purdy is a Seahawk. Now back to the biggest rivalry in football, as the Chargers now have to go trade for Tua. He's only 82 rated, so it shouldn't be that expensive. Let's just try Khalil Mack straight up. At first, about halfway to being accepted. Maybe Lad McConkey. Maybe even throw Najee Harris in there. And the trade's now in the yellow. So let's upgrade from Najee Harris. Potentially go Joe Alt, one of the best young tackles in football. It's in the green now. So let's go in with a couple third-round selections. And with this, Tua is now a Charger. What are the odds we can trade for the rest of the quarterbacks in under 20 minutes? See the Colts here to trade for our main man, Trevor Lawrence, ASAP. It's only 75 rated, though, which seems kind of crazy low for Trevor Lawrence, but does it help us out? Because it shouldn't be that difficult of a trade. You know what? Let's try Jonathan Taylor straight up. I think Colts fans and Jags fans alone would lose their freaking minds over this, and wow. Now, wish me luck here, fellas, because these last few trades are going to get harder and harder. I need to save as much time as physically possible. Here, trading with the Vikings to acquire Jared Goff from the Lions. I don't know if I trade Justin Jefferson straight up, though. I think that's a little insane. So for now, let's go Darisaw, Jonathan Allen, Harrison Smith, 3 superstars for the Vikings. Okay, that's definitely one way to save time. I thought Goff was going to be way harder to get. Now, not only will this trade be harder for me, it'll be even harder for both fan bases involved, as the Cowboys have to trade for Jalen Hurts. Good thing is we do have quite a bit of firepower here, but I don't want to trade away Micah Parsons or CeeDee Lamb if I don't have to. Let's go Tyler Smith. Let's go Deron Bland. Let's go George Pickens, the newest Cowboy. All 3 of these players. Is it enough for Jalen Hurts? No, but it is close. Can we actually avoid trading away the big 2 Cowboys and acquire a potential franchise quarterback? Let's go with a couple of second-round picks. At the same time, I need to get this deal done as fast as possible because these next 2 trades are going to be next to impossible. Even harder than the Jaden Daniels trade. So Howie, please make it easy on me. Thank you. Because now I have to somehow, someway trade for 99 overall Lamar Jackson. One of the 2 99 overall quarterbacks in the entire game. We have to trade with them on the Steelers. Both fan bases losing their freaking minds right now. Let's see what we can whip up. Cam Hayward's not a real 99. Again, it's one of those glitches, but I will have to probably trade away TJ Watt. I'll probably also have to trade away newly acquired Jalen Ramsey, and I still don't know if this is going to be enough. Might as well go ahead and throw in Cameron Hayward, even though they're not interested. Let's try it. Submit it through. I'm a little optimistic, which we definitely need to try to find a way to get this trade accepted before we get to that 10-minute mark. So let's go ahead and throw in our 3 first-round picks for the next 3 seasons. Hopefully that's enough, and it is not. So yes, I'm gonna have to go and trade for picks, which what I can do here is kill 2 birds with 1 stone and try to get 2 top 5 picks here from the Cleveland Browns to try to save some time. Which with this, we need to probably try and trade away. Let's go Alex Highsmith, go DK Metcalf, Pat Freiermuth, submit it through. Oh god, they don't have the salary cap. That's something I didn't anticipate. So let's take out Pat Freiermuth, throw in Zach Frazier. How about this? It's declined, unfortunately. So what we're gonna have to do here is throw in some future first-round picks and hope that that's enough, which it's not, but maybe 1 more second should be enough, and we now have acquired 2 top 5 picks, which will hopefully help us land Lamar Jackson. We better hope so, because again, I have got to get this deal done before the 10-minute mark, or I don't think we're gonna be able to complete the challenge. The 3 first-round picks from 2026 for quarterback Lamar Jackson submitted through. Trade was accepted. Stop the timer. We have 14 minutes 43 seconds to land the big boy. Earlier, we were somehow able to trade for Josh Allen with the Chiefs. Now, can we trade for Patrick Mahomes with the Bills? 14 minutes, 43 seconds. Here we freaking go. What can we do here? We have Deion Dawkins, James Cook, Gregory, just straight up for Patrick, and it's not even halfway. Okay, so I have time. I have a lot of time, but I need to just take a second, clear my thoughts, because that did stress me out a little bit. yet. What I do want to go ahead and do, since it's going to take 5 years to load this player profile, because as a 92 overall, Christian Wilkins can definitely help us out in one of our endeavors. Which first course of action is to try to get better picks here. So the first thing that we can do is go to my Tennessee Titans and acquire the #1 overall pick, which, I mean, do I just go ahead and throw in Christian Wilkins in that trade? Do I do that? Or do I try to throw in like a Joey Bosa, a Daquan Jones, a Spencer Brown? Is that enough for pick #1? No, but it's close. So now let's just throw in some later picks, like maybe a third from 2028 and from 2027, submitted through, trade accepted. We have pick #1 now. Which next we have to go to the Ravens since they now have the #2 selection. We do need pick #2, brother, which hopefully won't be that difficult to get. Like maybe Benford, maybe Matt Milano. Is that enough? No. What if we throw in a second round pick from 2027 and a second round pick from 2028? Trade still declined, but now throw in a Khalil Shakir, and we are now owners of the #2 overall selection. So last course of action here is to pick up pick #3, which I believe is in the hands of the New York Giants. Don't know what they really need though. Maybe Dawson Knox. We need guards, which we don't have any guards at all, so this is not even going to be freaking close. I guess just throw in our other remaining top players. The Teron Johnson, Ed Oliver, Shaq Thompson. It's in the orange, so I guess we're going to have to throw in my third round pick from 2026. Is that enough? It's in the green. Also throw in our second, which is declined again, but we're close. All right, come on. Fourth round pick, 2026. Give me pick #3. Thank you. Now, again, even with the top 3 picks now, I don't know if that's enough to pick up Patrick Mahomes. And if it's not, we are in a load of trouble because we barely have over 10 minutes now. And I just don't know if I have the time to like start trading up for all these players. I might have to try again, trade from James Cook to like a Saquon Barkley. I don't know. Let's hope we don't have to get to that point. Chiefs, please, Andy, don't make this difficult on me. Christian Wilkins now, Deion Dawkins, James Cook, and the top 3 picks in the draft for Patrick Mahomes, this generation's Tom Brady. Is it enough? Yes, it is. Thank God. With 9 minutes, 36 seconds on the clock, we have successfully traded for all 32 starting quarterbacks in the National Football League, which for now means I do get to keep this Jordan Love jersey, but I'm sure I'm going to fail another challenge in the future and have to give it away then. But God, I was really able to get this done in 51 minutes. Maybe my Titans need to give me a shot at general manager. Now, if you enjoyed that one, you can click right here to watch me try and trade for every 99 in the game, which, to be honest with you, actually ended up being more difficult than this video. You know what else must be difficult? Subscribing to my channel, because you haven't clicked the button yet.